Welcome to the 31 Days of Halloween, presented by the Honor Society of Entertainment Arts at the LA Film School. I'm your host, Angel, and this is The Legacy of Fear, a journey through the evolution of horror and films that shaped our darkest imaginations. So dim the lights, settle in, and let the terror begin.
So, my darling Nicholas, we've broken you at last.
Elizabeth, there is no time for this.
I've waited an eternity for this moment. There has to be time. And now, my dear Nicholas, I have you exactly as I want you. Helpless.
Elizabeth.
Welcome back to The Legacy of Fear, part of the 31 Days of Halloween, brought to you by the Honor Society here at the LA Film School. I am Angel and I am your host, and today we're shining a lantern into the Gothic crypt to honor one of horror's most unforgettable icons, Barbara Steele. Barbara Steele burst onto the scene in Mario Bava's Black Sunday in 1960. In her dual role as both the innocent Katya and the vengeful witch Asa, Steele gave horror fans something they had never seen before: a woman who was both fragile and terrifying, angel and demon, all at the same time. Her pale, sculpted face and those enormous, expressive eyes became the image of Gothic horror for an entire generation. Hollywood quickly took notice. Just a year later, Steele starred opposite Vincent Price in Roger Corman's Pit and the Pendulum. She wasn't just a supporting player. She held her own alongside one of horror's greatest legends. From Europe to America, audiences began to see Steele as something more than a scream queen. She wasn't simply reacting to horror. She was embodying it. Throughout the 1960s, Steele became the reigning monarch of European Gothic horror. Films like The Horrible Dr. Hichcock, Castle of Blood, and Nightmare Castle were steeped in candlelit dread, cursed romances, and supernatural revenge. These movies weren't just genre staples. They became cult treasures, and Steele's name was stamped on nearly all of them. But her career stretched further than just horror. She appeared in Fellini's masterpiece, 8½, showing that she could hold her own in arthouse cinema, and later turned up in David Cronenberg's Shivers, bringing her full circle into a new wave of horror. Her presence bridged the gap between Gothic tradition and modern psychological terror. Even decades later, Steele's reputation only grew. With the rise of VHS, DVD, and streaming, her films were rediscovered by new generations. Before the wave of European Gothic horror, it was just a fad, an occasional film here and there. Barbara Steele's presence built the foundation, what has become the renaissance of Gothic horror across the world. Today, she is celebrated at conventions, honored at retrospectives, and revered by horror fans around the world as the eternal queen of Gothic horror. Barbara Steele wasn't just an actress in horror movies. She defined an entire style of horror, one where beauty and terror are inseparable. She gave us witches, widows, victims, and villains, all wrapped into one unforgettable presence. She was and will always remain our queen of Gothic horror. So if you plan to put a well, diverse, and robust menu of films together for your Halloween marathon, I have to suggest that you look into the vault and find one of the best Gothic horrors that you can find. And I bet you Barbara Steele will be the star. I thank you for coming by, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.